going to influence you so you want this new MySpace. And it's been rebuilt, redesigned, reinvented. Okay? So let's start off with the history that maybe some of you know. It was founded in August of 2003 by Chris DeWolf, Brad Greenspan, and Tom Anderson as the president, which you guys were all friends with when you had your old MySpace, and then Josh Berman. And then it officially launched in January 2004, and only 1 month later, they reached 1 million users. Then in July of 2006, it was named the most visited site in America. And in December of 2008, it reached its peak with 75.9 million users. Then it depleted because of Facebook.
Something interesting about Tom Anderson too, when he was like a little kid, he hacked into Chase Manhattan Bank and almost got arrested, but they didn't arrest him because he was too young. So it's kind of interesting, I found that out. And also, MySpace was made for artists or musicians who were coming up. So artists that were like made big by MySpace were like Sean Kingston. He's one of the biggest ones. Found by MySpace. So the users, most at one time was 75.9 million in 2008, and then it depleted because of Facebook, and now it's 25 million as of this year.
Okay, so the new MySpace is directed towards music, artists, photographers, filmmakers, designers, and journalists. And there's also a section where you can choose where you're a fan, a promoter, a brand, or any of these. So that's who it generally pertains to.
The marketing uses is, you might not think of it this way, but a company can start up a MySpace, and the new MySpace is really cool because you can actually make like mixes to whatever songs you want. You can visit artists, musicians, whatever you want, and you can make that into a mix, and then you can share those mixes with other people. And if they connect to you, then you can see their connection on your profile, you know what I mean? So it's, once you're connected to a mix, it'll show your picture with every mix that's connected to that same song or mix.
Now we're going to show you how to set up an account. So if you want to go to MySpace.com, it'll take you to the new MySpace. And then just click join and enter your full name. Or you can do it with Facebook or Twitter or your old MySpace.
The cool thing about once you get into the MySpace, it's just your profile page is almost like the exact same thing as it used to. You can pick a song to play when some people pop up onto your profile. Then you have like pictures, and it has like a background, like you used to customize your background on MySpace. You can still do that. So I think that's really cool that you can still do that. And then here, you just pick what you are, musician, photographer. We'll just pick fan because we're fans.
And then you can choose to connect with your own friend. And here you can customize your profile. So you can change your profile picture. You can do a little bio if you want. It will automatically find your location. And then you can choose the privacy. So if you want it to be public or restricted.
So it's a little bit better than it used to be.
So down at the bottom there's a magnifying glass, which is a search bar, and that's one of the big things with the new MySpace because they have a search bar now. So
you just click on it and then type in like your favorite artist or whatever you want to do. It'll take you straight, not to it, but it'll show you a bunch of either songs, albums, or whatever you really want to see pop up on there.
So it'll come up with songs, artists, people. You can search for your friends here too. Mixes, videos.
So that's all the mixes that are made with the Lumineers. Another cool thing is this Discover. If you click on that, and you just use the scroll thing on the mouse, it'll actually scroll horizontally instead of vertically. And I think that's really cool because it's different, and I think it's really organized. And it shows like what's trending, also like interviews that people have gone, like trailers to new movies that are coming out. What's cool on the internet is on here too. Oh, the internet is awesome. So it has a bunch of like random things on there that you can click on, and it'll bring up like a story about it, which is really awesome. I think it's funny. We clicked on this one the other day. It'll show a bunch of videos about him liking ice cream. So it's really cool. And then let's go to the search bar real quick.
Super Bowl commercials.
I don't think it's going to show it. Let's see. And then you can also link videos. So if you click on these little circles right here and click connect, that'll connect your profile to that video. Or you can put add to mix, so that will start your new mix. You do that, so I'm just going to do this one. I love is all here. That's just the name of the mix, and then you just click create mix. And then you can start adding on to that mix, and it'll show up on your profile. And once you, let's see. Sorry, I'm sick too. Once you get your mix going, it'll actually start playing. So if you sign out of MySpace, and then once you sign back in, it'll play the song that you left off at, and exactly where it left off at. So I think that's really cool. You'll actually remember what you were doing. Let's connect this.
I have a question. What happened to all my old photos?
If you log in with the old one.
I couldn't.
It says classic. Log into classic.
Okay, so we just connected with me, my profile, and then you can see all my pictures and stuff. You can click on my mixes and what I've made. I just put Sweet Song, and then
Put it on God.
there's just a ton of different things that you can do on that. If you click on photos, you can look at the pictures that I put on my profile.
Oh,
So it's
thank you.
pretty much what MySpace was, but way cooler. I love it. I actually like it better than Facebook.
What? Heresy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But not more than Google Plus.
Google Plus is pretty cool, but this is
Google Plus what?
and then if you click on your name and you don't have anything on there, you can actually edit your profile, just how you did when you set it up. So anything on here, you just click on your name, far right bar.
Marketing uses for MySpace. When you have a client, who are you going to recommend that they get on MySpace? Entertainment.
Yeah.
Ministry?
Well, they can connect with their music preference, and then everyone else can see what they're liking, and then also like it.
And it's a good place to promote your brand because it will come up on the feed. It will come up on the stream of what's trending.
And anything you look at will show on your profile, which is really awesome. So if you scroll over it, it will show everything that you looked at, and all your friends can look at it too. And I think that's really cool. So that's MySpace.
Thank you.